Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel yet again for another installment of the Mexican Britney dolls that I received from my friend Sahara in Mexico. She found some of these dolls, some of the very few that are left, if any at all, of Britney on their shelves. Apparently Britney wasn't a big hit in Mexico like Defa Lucy is here and around other parts of the world that have been kind of caught on fire on Temu and Shein, but I did want some of these dolls, especially the ones with the variant face molds. Now, I asked my friend Sarah, these gals were shown on Instagram, these Britneys, and I wasn't sure. I don't know if anybody was really sure, would we see these on Shein or Temu? So I asked her to get them for me, and then they popped up on Shein and Temu and were available. So I ended up with a nice version of Defa Lucy and of Britney for both of these dolls. Now, in my previous videos, I showed the difference in the variations of the face between the Britney face and the Lucy face. Now, these gals, despite them being a Britney or a Defa Lucy, are the exact same doll, just with differences in their packaging. And we did talk about packaging in the other two videos, so this isn't anything earth-shattering or different. But, I think when you see the exact product with different packaging side by side, it does make it a little bit more interesting. So we have Britney and Defa Lucy here. And in my other, if you saw the other videos, in the back of the Mexican packaging, very simplistic with just a picture of the doll with the accessories you receive in the package. Just very bright pink packaging, lacking a lot of the graphics that we have gotten familiar with here. Very reminiscent of the Barbie Extra artwork on that packaging. Very bright, very colorful, very shiny, glittery, and it does give us a little, it whets our appetite for the other dolls available for purchase. Maybe. I mean, sometime, maybe some of these won't be available, but as we've seen before, these gals have all been released on Temu or Shein. So when it comes to these dolls, in my other videos, I had that dilemma, like, do I unbox, keep boxed? With these being the exact same dolls, I will probably keep the Britneys in the original packaging because they're special. I mean, they're harder to find and we can't find them here in the US. So I'll probably keep those ones boxed in their original packaging, and I'll probably unbox for the Defa Lucys for my, play, my photography, my stories, dressing, undressing, that kind of stuff. And then there's this gal here. Same kind of concept, the Defa Lucy packaging. Of course, very bright and very colorful and lots of graphics. Now, just a side note, when I look at this artwork of this girl right here and compared to like what the actual doll is, it looks like her concept art it looks like she maybe should have had braids or something originally. Maybe micro braids or something, because that's what the artwork is kind of showing. And those are those Scary Spice type hair rolls, buns, space buns on the top. But look at her graphics. She looked like she's supposed to have braids. And the actual product is just, there's her space buns. And she just has long flowing hair. I do like the highlights and the lowlights and all that stuff. That looks very nice. That's just a side note. I do like her clothing. And, obviously Britney is the same doll. The only thing is, like, this Britney and this doll, her hair is set a lot nicer than the Defa Lucy hair. Like, she's just a little bit. Look at that. She's just a little bit more unkempt. The faces are great. They're both defect-free, which is nice. I have found that the Mexican Britneys, it just seems like, and I know they're all probably made in the same factory, right? But it just seems more care was put in these dolls. Their faces are better screened. Their hair is more nicely set. There's less flyaways and just less things going on with the Britney dolls. They just seem to have had more care taken in them. I don't know if they were, obviously all this stuff is mass produced and it's produced for money and profit and the whole bit. But I just feel like, I don't know, maybe because they were newer when they first came out, more care was given to them. And then when production ramped up or whatever, they just kind of just threw them in a box and said, here you go, take her. That's kind of like, I don't know, that's just the vibe that these give off when they have that just a little bit more messy hair. You know, and every doll's different. Some are great and some are not so great, but anyway. So there's these gals. Now, the big piece, and I knew I was not gonna have a super long video. I don't wanna waste your time for 5 minutes looking at these girls, especially when we knew they were coming up. But the piece de resistance, and of course I just got my handheld iPhone, is this gal here, ta-da! She is a highly sought after Britney doll that everybody's just clamoring for in the Facebook groups, in the Defa Lucy group, and just maybe on Instagram, I don't know, but she's the black gal with the Britney face or the Measy face, and she has the micro braids. She's just beautiful. Everybody loves her. Everybody's trying to get her, and here we go. I finally got her. I saw her on Instagram and Facebook, and a lot of my friends who are from South America, Mexico, and those kind of places, and I don't know my geography, but they have her very few and far between. I was always so envious and so totally in awe of how lucky they were to have her. And here we go. Thanks to my friend Sarah, I was able to get her. Now, just as a little side-by-side, just a little bit of comparison, I did make my own custom one-of-a-kind version of her, never thinking I would be able to get this girl. So I made my own. And so I bought the basic version of her with like the big pretty hair, and I think she had the orange, yellow, and maybe green outfit. I can't remember. She was like the basic doll for like anywhere from $8 to $10. So I ordered her, and then I rebodied her on a made-to-move, a matching made-to-move body. This is the gal with the, oh God, I think it was like a lavender purple top, tie-dyed purple yoga pants, side pony. I don't know what her name is, number is, or anything like that. If I think to put the link for her on Amazon, I'll put it down below if you guys want to recreate your own custom. And I also, if I can remember, I'll include the link, because I did get her micro braids from Etsy, I think. Either Shimmering Locks, yeah, I think Shimmering Locks is the ones I got, is the seller I got this hair from. If I remember, I will put the link below for anybody. Like I said, if you guys want to make your own custom, if you are a diehard Lucy completist and want this gal, now granted, my gal does not have the painted on baby hairs because my painting is not great. She's got the baby hairs. I probably could have done it, I just didn't. So, but the hair color is the exact same hair color. I can't remember the name of it offhand, but I will try my best to find out what I used. It's not jet black. It's got like a little bit of brown undertone to it to kind of really play off nicely with her complexion. So this is my one of a kind that I did, and I kind of just rebodied her. I rerooted her with the micro braids. And now, you know, again, the dilemma with this is, do I unbox her to have the original in my collection to photograph and dress and kind of do stories with? And do I incorporate her in my collection unboxed, or do I keep her boxed because she is such a rare piece now? I feel like she's rare. And then do I just keep this gal for dressing and play and whatnot? Isn't she cute? That outfit is from, I think it's from AliExpress. Yeah. And those earrings I got from Barbie Dreams with a Z on eBay, for anybody wondering. Anyway, and I made those hair beads myself. But anyway, I don't know if I should just keep her. I mean, they're essentially basically the same doll, minus the baby hairs, and with these kind of more not super attractive made-to-move joints. But I don't know, if you guys can tell me your opinion, do I keep her and keep her boxed, or do I liberate her from the box and incorporate her in my collection and repurpose her as a different character? Or do I just rebody her onto my other black gal that's got the purple hair, so she has a made-to-move body? I just don't know. I mean, I think when you make these dolls, these customs, you put a little bit of yourself into them, and I really love her. I don't want to dismantle her, but maybe I could, I don't know, reroot her again with maybe just different hair to kind of give her some variety, maybe? I don't know. But I'm so happy to have these Britneys in my collection, and so thankful for my friend Sahara for going through all the trouble of buying them and shipping them. And, you know, customs, we had a little bit of a rub, but we were able to work that out and get them here. And so now I've got these beautiful Defa Lucy and Britney dolls, and I appreciate you guys tuning in and listening to my little my little videos where I'm carrying on about these things, you have probably seen so many better videos out there of these dolls than mine. So I always appreciate when people take a minute and check out my videos. I am not the best YouTuber. I say this in every video, just so nobody ever thinks that I think I'm good, because I don't. I just do this for the fun of it. And just to, I don't know, just to kind of just do it, I guess. But thank you guys for tuning in. Enjoy your day. And if you guys want to leave some comments down below as to what we should do, box or unbox or not, I would appreciate it. And we will see you soon in the next one.